What is going on, guys? And today I'm bringing you a brand new video. Of course, we do have a lot of new channel art and stuff like that, so please let me know your opinions on that in the comments. I won't be able to use my face cam border that I've got that's new today because the face cam broke in the video, so I have pre-recorded the rest of the video and this is just a redone intro. Obviously I won't have my face cam in this, so you'll get to see that tomorrow, but it is insane. Of course, if you aren't around here, the usual, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and of course notifications on if you haven't already. Now, I am aware that my room is messy. It will be cleaned for tomorrow's video. I am cleaning out my whole room since I've got a bit of time on my hands from lockdown. But as I said, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. We've got some really good methods in this video and they'll make you hopefully a ton of coins just like they did for me. But let's get into it. Of course, guys, we are going from the bottom to the top as usual. So we're going for the cheapest player first, and then we're going for the more expensive players near the end of the video. Now, once again, I've got a list down here in front of me of the players we're going to go for. Now, we're starting off with 84 rated players, and today we're looking at a few higher rated players purely because a lot of you guys have been saying to me in the comments that you guys want to make profits with bigger balances, and sometimes I think that you guys do forget you can still do that using cheaper methods. But I do understand if you've got sort of 100k coins, you want to be using them for your methods. So we're going to start off with the smallest one here. We got Lucas Hernandez, who is coming in pretty expensive at the minute for an 84. He's retained his price because of his card rather than obviously his rating. It's like similar to Bale. Obviously he's 85, he's not priced at an 85's price. Let's see how much he's going for. So he's going for about 9k, which is very high for his rating at the moment. Let's have a look at him for 8k. Right, nothing there. 8.5. So he's pretty much a gold mine in terms of his value compared to what you can get him for. Now, we're having a look here. If he's going for 900, the EA tax is going to be 450 coins, which means we need to pick him up for about 8.5 or below. Now, we're just going to see, make sure these cards are still up. Let's have a look. Right. So how much is he actually going for is what we need to find out first. So about 9.1, so fairly accurate with 9. So what we'll say is we go from 9.1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We left there. Anything under this will make you a reasonable profit. So if we go from the start and we'll try and pick up 1 or 2 of each player, I'd say. We're going to try and get this video done as quickly as possible just so I'm not too late for other things. I've got to be in a bit of a rush at the minute, but we'll hopefully get some good snipes as we go. Let's have a look. Of course, as I said, guys, make sure to check out my Twitch because that is going to be where I'm posting an absolute ton of stuff for the next few weeks, and I will be on there quite frequently, so it's not just going to be sort of like a one weekend thing, especially next FIFA. A lot of you have asked me recently, am I going to be uploading next year? Of course I am. The channel's done absolutely amazingly over the last few sort of months or so, where I've put in more sort of, not more effort, but I've put in more time into the channel, and you guys have really repaid that with the support and the likes, the comments, everything. The subs have been, obviously I started this FIFA on 1.5. It's looking that I might even finish the FIFA on 5k, possibly even 6, which is like 4 times what I started on, which would be so good to see that kind of growth in such a small period of time. So of course I'll be here for next FIFA, uploading videos as much as possible. Once again, I will try, and I'd love to be able to do this one day, like full-time YouTube, being able to do like 2 or 3 videos a day. That would be amazing, but obviously we're a bit of a way off. But at the minute I'm really happy with how everything's gone with the channel recently. Now we're going to try and get one more. And if we can, 8.5 with a shadow. So 8.5 with a shadow is a little bit better than 8.5. So what we're going to do is we'll knock it up there, and we'll just check what he goes for with a, we've got a second one as well, can't complain. So we'll knock that one up for 9.1 immediately, because that one's not like a ridiculous sniper or anything. But that one with the shadow, we definitely do want to have a look at, because obviously shadow is expensive nowadays. We could turn over a big profit on that. I'm really confused. They're coming up all the time now. They weren't coming up at all a minute ago. Well, lucky for us. Let's have a look. So, go down to 0. Knock this one up. And obviously we are going to move on to the next player. We'll whack him up for, meant to do 9.1. Slightly under. Right, so let's have a look. Make sure we can go on the transfer list. Okay, so 8.5. We'll check how much he's going for, and then I'll list him outside the video at some point. Let's have a look. Shadow, What's the cheapest one with a shadow? Can we get for 9.6? Can we get him for 10? Obviously, the reason I'm doing this, guys, is to show you that you need to do this when you pick them up with a shadow. 10.7 was the cheapest. So if we list him up, I'll do it in front of you guys so you can see, and hopefully he sells on by the time I'm uploading, so I can let you know that he has sold on. We'll sell him on for 10.5, 2k profit there, obviously a little bit less after EA tax. Now we're moving on to the second person who I just need to check. We are looking at Alaba. Now I haven't actually sniped him at all this year. Let's have a look where he is. I haven't actually sniped him at all. I haven't even looked at his card this year. He's not really, I mean, he used to be like a meta card in previous FIFAs, but he's no longer sort of that one that you really have a lot of interest in. So I think that's why I haven't really seen him this year. But his card's always been there. He's had some SBCs and stuff, so he's obviously had a lot of improvements to this card, which is probably why it's not going for a huge amount at the minute. We're looking for about, let's see, probably 23,000 coins for this, 23k, 2.3k, half that, so EA tax is 1,150, so if we knock it down to 1,000 and then 150, that's there. And really I want to, I was going to say we don't want to be picking up ones that are sitting on the market, but that one is pretty solid. If we can go for one more, that'd be great, but that one there is a decent profit, to be honest. 750 coins on that one, is it? Let's have a look. So yeah, that one's 750 coins profit. I cannot complain about that. A little bit more than that actually, so quite a nice profit. See if we can get another one. If not, we'll move on, because we've done very easy on this second filter. The first filter wasn't too difficult either. So at 22 we've got one that's been listed for a while, but if we just do it like this, hopefully we can get one on compare price maybe. I'll go up a little bit just in case, because we don't want to, obviously when you come off the market sometimes when you do compare price it doesn't work, and so we'll knock this price up to 250. Oh, okay, there's literally nothing there. I think that people are just at the minute not buying this card, which isn't too much to worry about. All it means is that we're not going to have much competition, and our one will sell on eventually anyway, so we don't need to stress about that. We'll do about, I'd say, another 30 seconds. Obviously, we've spent a little bit less time on him than the first card, but we'll do about 30 more seconds. You've seen pretty quickly that the method works. He's a good player to pick up right now. If we can't get a better snipe, we will move on in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't kick me off the market, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're moving on to the third and not final yet player. We're looking at Werner, who I haven't really touched on this year either. Now, he is an absolute disgusting player to come up against in rivals. Everyone hates coming up against rivals. Werner. I've misjudged this. Does he have an 86 card? Am I being stupid? I think I've messed that one up, because why did I think he had an 8? Does Werner have an 86? Am I being really stupid? Let me check for a bit. I feel like Werner does have an 86 card. Maybe, wait, let's have a look. He does. But you can't find it when you've got his crap. Okay, that's fair. Right, I was being dumb. He does have an 86 card. Why is, that's dumb. That's so dumb. Right, okay, so his 86 card goes for 19k. That card, his crappy one, right, there you go. So we're just going to have to wade through the crap cards here. Let's have a look. 19k. Right, this method is going to be easy, but we do need to wade through it first. So 17,750. Now, how much is he actually going for on the market, roughly? 18. So he's going for 19k. 17,750 isn't a bad one there. Let's have a look. So we'll list that up for 19. That's not a bad one to grab. Now, I know most of the time we don't have to do this, but we do need to put a minimum on this one because of the fact that he does have his 83 card. Does get in the way a little bit, but we can kind of get around that. So what we'll do is, let me just check what his, right, so it looks like it has a max of 16k. So you want to put this at 16,250. Hopefully, 17,250 for Champions League one. We'll do a little bit better, hopefully. So we'll not, let me check how much that one's going for. 20k. That one's actually going for 20k, so a little bit more. We can knock this up to, I'll say 19,750, so we're the cheapest one on the market. And then let's see if we can grab one more before we move on to the next set of players. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to move on to the final player, who I haven't actually touched on at all in any sense. Possibly used him for SBCs, and this is because he literally is awful in game. I don't know how he gets an 87 rating because of the way he plays in game. Obviously he's a good player, but his card, like, how do you justify that card as an 87? Like, there's icon to at 85. Like, well, who is it? Rio Ferdinand's first icon is like 85 or 86, and then this is an 87. Let's have a look. So he looks like he's going dead on 30k. Right, so he probably goes for a little bit more. Let's have a look what he's actually going for. So 31k. So EA tax is 3.1, half that. So 1.6 we go down by 1, and then 6. So there you go. So anything under this is a snipe. We're going to go for 1 because I can see the video is getting on a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time. I don't want to waste you guys' time too much. So we are going to whack a few out here. See if we can do a little bit better. See, I mean, a 25 would be nice. That's what I'd like. A 25, or let's have a look. If we go on the 30 area and we just go, so we want 29,250 and below. Can we grab one? That's the question. We do obviously need one to be listed. That would help. Can we grab it just before the end? Maybe. Right, I might have to get market banned. I'm trying to just snipe him because he doesn't look like he's coming up, and I don't want to miss one if it does come up. So we do want to do this fast, but obviously we don't want to get market banned. There's 2 on at 750. Obviously they're over what he, well, a little bit under what he's going for at the minute. But let's have a look. It's just frustrating. No one's actually listing him at the minute. Let's have a look. He was being listed a lot earlier. I think possibly people are saving cards for tots. Obviously, there's another set of another set of icon swaps objectives on Friday, which could affect this as well. Okay, we've been kicked off. He is the final player, but you guys are going to have to see for yourselves how good he is to snipe. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, you know what to do. Smash that like button. Of course, subscribe if you're new. Check out my Twitch because I would really appreciate the support on there for my first stream. But that has been me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.